Good morning, everybody. It's time for your Farm and Ranch News. And this morning, we're coming to you from the Montana Wool Growers Association's 135th Annual Convention here in Billings, Montana. And with us on this morning's Ag Report is Larry Prager from the Center of the Nation Wool. Of course, they have offices in both Billings, Montana and Bellevue, South Dakota. And Larry, here at this convention, and rightfully so, quite a few smiles on these wool growers' faces. And why not after record high wool prices this year?
They were record high, and the wool people, the wool producers, the wool marketing group, all comes away with smiles. I mean, truly the best story across agriculture came from the wool checks. It really did.
Now maybe describe for folks at home a little bit some of the reasons we saw record high wool prices and why that high quality American wool is in such high demand these days.
I think one of the first reasons that we had one of the best wool clips ever produced. Genetics, environment, preparation, all those things come to play. And the interesting thing was that just when we had the best, just in the harvest months, we had the best market we've ever experienced. And so it's hard to argue with success, yeah.
You know, you and I were talking before we started this interview that these record high wool prices couldn't have come at a better time when we saw the lamb side of this industry soften up quite a bit.
You know, of course, the season for wool is in the spring, early months, and the season for lambs typically is in the fall at roundup time, September, October. And those checks, the lamb checks came in. The wool checks were good. We're $30 ahead of where we were a year ago. Unfortunately, the lamb checks are maybe $30 ahead less. So maybe we're still even. Hopefully that's the story.
Of course, for as long as I can remember, the American military, the U.S. military, has played a strong role in these domestic wool prices, and certainly it's been fun to see the U.S. Army step into the play as well and really take advantage of that high-quality American wool at their fingertips.
You know, the genetics and the environment that we have across Montana and the West allows for really good wool fiber. And that the wool uniform cloth, dress military uniforms across the armed forces, we're fortunate to have our hands on about half of that coming out of the Montana region. So whenever you see a military person, dress uniform cloth, you can rest assured that a good part of that uniform came from Montana.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. We just wrapped up Thanksgiving. Christmas is just around the corner. Can we give these wool growers an early Christmas present and expect high prices in 2019?
We have to be optimistic across agriculture, Russell, we do. And there's no reason to suspect that anything has truly gone wrong. I think the market fundamentals are good. I look forward to spring 2019.
Hey, we're going to hold your feet to the fire on that one, buddy.
Thanks, Russell.
All right, Larry Prager with Center of the Nation Wool. Again, they have warehouses in both Billings, Montana and Bellevue, South Dakota.